everybody. How's it going? Well, there's a lot of smart casual in this room. Everyone looks amazing. Thank you so much for being here tonight. And thank you, Jasmine, Governor Pritzker, for kicking us off. This is like a reunion every single year. I love it. And it's so special to see so many longtime friends of OneGoal in the room. For those of you who I haven't met, I'm Priya Linson. I am so proud to be able to lead this organization in Chicago and in Illinois as our executive director. Before I start, I couldn't possibly have this evening go on without thanking some of the most incredible people that are here tonight that fuel this work and do so much behind the scenes to allow our work to be possible. And that's our national and regional board members, our special advisors, our incredible host committee that helped to make this night possible, and anyone who is an ex officio of our board. Thank you so, so much for what you've done for OneGoal. This has been a year with a lot of obstacles for our young people, for students, for educators, and so I really feel grateful to be here in community with all of you tonight. I'm hoping that tonight we can celebrate their stories, we can uplift their stories, and I especially want to recognize that there are a lot of graduating seniors here tonight, class of 2024. Yes, seniors. You're about to walk across the stage, embark on your post-secondary journey. It's just beginning. Congratulations. We couldn't be more proud of all that you've done, all that you've accomplished, and all that's ahead of you as you step through those doors. So Jasmine mentioned that if you haven't met the impressive young people at your tables, please do so. At your table, at the table next to you, learn about their aspirations. Ask about their OneGoal experience. Share a little bit about your experience and your path. I know that you have so much to learn from one another. All of our OneGoal students are wearing a pin, and our graduating seniors are wearing graduation stoles, which they'll also don when they walk across the stage. Truly, there are so many friends in this room, and since we're all friends here, I think there's one thing that really unites us all, and that is our love for this city, for this region, our deep belief and our hope for the young people that live here. And so I know you'll agree with me too when I say Chicago is like no other city. Amazing things start in Chicago. And they always have, right? We have bold spirit here, we have hard work, we have innovation. That's Chicago. In this room, I'm looking around, there's so many leaders in this room, so many future leaders in this room that embody those qualities and that are changing the world as we know it. And so it's not for nothing that OneGoal was also started here in Chicago. This bold idea that we have that continues to fuel our work is that we can transform post-secondary advising and support so that every single young person can dream big and has the support to achieve those big dreams. Today, OneGoal serves over 4,000 students in our region, and that's just in the classroom. Imagine, that's thousands of juniors and thousands of seniors who are living across our communities, spending time in a daily class with an expert teacher, exploring the possibilities, charting an educational plan that will help them reach their big goals, and doing the tactical work, the real work that helps them apply, secure financial aid, and enroll in a post-secondary pathway. OneGoal's support then continues for a full year after high school graduation to ensure that students have what they need to graduate. Outside of our classroom model, which is how most of you know our work, we're also partnering with 20 districts across the state through our OneGoal Leadership Network. Through that work, we're helping school and district leaders transform their post-secondary advising and support systems to increase outcomes, not just for a few students, but for all students across their districts. This is huge. And through this work, OneGoal is impacting more than 40,000 students in Illinois today and will have a lasting impact on thousands more to come. So if you walk away with only one thing tonight, it's this. OneGoal is so much more than just a program. Truly, we are supporting students, but we are transforming systems. We're changing the way that high schools think about preparing students for a life post-high school. We're building a movement. So, I already said, amazing things happen in Chicago, but amazing things also happen in this room at this event year after year. Tonight, you're gonna hear from a phenomenal young man, Tykree, who has big plans for his future. He's in the third year of our program, and last year he was sitting at one of these tables, and he was listening and he was learning. And this evening, he's gonna be on stage talking about how OneGoal has changed the trajectory of his life. I had the absolute pleasure to see Tykree speak on a student panel at Dominican University last fall. He was one of several, and we have our friends in Dominican are in the room, yes. Thank you. He was one of several OneGoal Dominican students that were speaking to a large group of OneGoal seniors who were still in the fall at the beginning of this sort of senior year journey. And a student asked this brilliant question to Tykree: what made you decide that Dominican was the right place for you? What was that moment? What made you get there? And, I wasn't sure what he was gonna say, and I was so surprised when Tykree answered that being able to attend last year's gala 1 year ago was a pivotal moment for him. He told a story that when I found out that he was interested in a career in finance, I had introduced him to Leslie Anderson Rutland, our board member and a senior leader at BMO, who you'll hear more about in a moment. I hadn't even realized that he and Leslie had kept in touch after the gala and throughout the summer, and that the experience for Tykree of finding mentorship and being exposed to the power of the OneGoal network was what had led him to make the decision to stay local and enroll at our partner, Dominican. And now Tykree represents that same power, the power of this network. He gives back to OneGoal as a student speaker, inspiring OneGoal students. Tykree has this ability to talk about his experiences in college so far. I mean, he's only 1 year in, but with so much humor and so much honesty. And I've seen him inspire the next generation of students to come. And that's really what this is about, right? If we're building a movement, we're all in it together. Tykree, sitting over there. Yes, this young man deserves this. And you're gonna get so much more love. I know you're considering a career in finance, but I would not be surprised if in 10 years you were back up on this stage talking about work you are leading for the future of OneGoal students. Y'all, we can make so much possible in this room. So much happens in this room. Students who have attended this event have landed internships. They've found mentors. They've been invited to join our OneGoal board of directors and our fellow advisory board. And thanks to the generosity of so many in this room, over the past 15 plus years, we have collectively funded hundreds of thousands of students' OneGoal experiences. And I have no doubt that it's about to happen here again tonight, both for the students in this room and many more in the years to come. By being here tonight, we are showing our students that their dreams matter and that they belong. So we're here for another reason tonight, too. We are here to celebrate the innovative spirit of an important partner of ours with the John J. Dugan Award. John, who's sitting right up here up front, was our first board chair. And in many ways, he was truly the first person who believed in this idea that we had, our first believer at OneGoal. He's a dedicated supporter, he's an advocate, and he's made revolutionary commitments to improving the educational outcomes of young people in our country. And so for this year's John J. Dugan Award, we recognize a company that leads with that same belief in innovation and strong outcomes, and that's BMO. BMO is a dedicated corporate partner of OneGoal that has fueled our impact for 10 years. BMO's partnership has expanded opportunities for nearly 15,000 OneGoal students over the years, and most importantly, you already heard about her, but BMO's own Leslie Anderson Rutland has generously and brilliantly served on our board of directors since 2014. She was chair for 6 of those years, which is not an easy job. Please join me in welcoming Leslie to the stage to accept the John J. Dugan Award on behalf of BMO.